Have you ever looked at someone else's success and thought, that's not fair? Maybe they got the promotion you wanted, or they were born into wealth while you're struggling to make ends meet. Here's a hard truth that will actually set you free. Life was never meant to be fair. And the sooner you stop expecting it to be, the sooner you'll start winning at it. I used to be that person, constantly comparing myself to others, feeling bitter about advantages I didn't have. But then I learned something that changed everything: the fair world fallacy. We're taught from childhood that if we work hard and play by the rules, we'll get what we deserve. It's a comforting belief, but it's also holding you back. Here's why. 1. Fairness is subjective. What seems fair to you might seem unfair to someone else. There's no universal standard of fairness. Nature itself doesn't operate on fairness of various people working, living in different conditions. 2. Energy spent on unfairness is energy wasted. Every minute you spend complaining about unfairness is a minute you could spend improving your situation. Success comes from focusing on what you can control. But here's where it gets interesting. When you stop expecting life to be fair, three powerful things happen. First, you become more resilient. Instead of being shocked by setbacks, you anticipate and prepare for them. You develop mental toughness. Second, you take more action. No more waiting for things to be fair. You work with what you have. You create opportunities instead of waiting for them. Third, you actually become happier. No more constant disappointment. You appreciate what you have. You focus on growth instead of grievances. Let me share a personal story. Last year, I lost a major client to a competitor who had family connections in the industry. Initially, I was furious. It's not fair, I thought. But then I asked myself, what if unfairness is just part of the game? What if instead of fighting it, I used that energy to become so good they couldn't ignore me? 6 months later, I had doubled my client base. Not because things became fair, but because I stopped expecting them to be. Here's your action plan. 1. Acknowledge unfairness exists. 2. Focus on your response, not the circumstance. 3. Build advantages instead of complaining about others. Remember, life doesn't need to be fair for you to succeed. It never was and never will be. But the moment you accept this truth is the moment you start playing the game at a higher level. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical wisdom. Share this with someone who needs to hear it and let me know in the comments. What unfair situation are you going to turn into an opportunity? If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use these techniques. Drop a comment below with which practice you're going to try first. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips on personal development. Until next time, remember, you are always in control of how you respond to life's challenges.